What up, my peoples? Happy hump day. It is Wednesday, whatever number, whatever digit, I have no idea. And it's a Plus Vibes video. And I hope everybody's having a happy time right now. I hope everybody's pumped for Christmas. I hope everybody's just in a happy state of mind. Like I believe in either the last video or a few videos ago. I don't know why. Side note, I don't know why every time I start these videos, my nose itches like crazy. It's probably because I just took off my mask. You know what? Wear my mask for 3.5 hours just now and then, wow, freedom. So that's probably what it is. Backtrack. I was talking about being, sad and kind of dealing with depression and, falling off and being accountable for the fact that I'm falling off and getting back on track. And, I have successfully started getting myself back on track, and it feels good. I feel so much better about it. And it just proves to me, it doesn't have to prove it to you, but I hope hearing my trepidations, you know what I mean, and then me getting through them makes you feel like you can do it too. So I was feeling like crap, and then now all of a sudden I'm feeling so much better because I'm hitting the gym consistently again. I'm writing in my journal much more consistently than I was. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm obviously not back up to every day. Stuff's still pretty hectic and I'm trying to get things done, and you know what I mean. I've got to sacrifice here and there where I need to, because I've got to use that extra time to try and generate funds to do the things that are in the pipeline right now, Christmas. So, but I'm much happier about everything than I was, and it came from me getting my structure back intact and getting back into the swing of my routines, right? So today I want to talk about, it's kind of not 100% relevant to that. Today I want to talk about preparation and being prepared and taking the time to get all your ducks in a row. You know what I mean? How valuable do you think that is? I personally think it's priceless. I think having everything prepared and lined up and as best as you can, because you can't prepare for every situation, but as best as you can be prepared, it's phenomenally helpful. I'll give you a situation that doesn't even involve being, in a success scenario, but perpetuate this situation into a success scenario before you go into try and get a better job, before you go start trying to work for yourself, take some big risks on, starting some sort of corporation or launching an idea, things like that. Make sure you have everything prepared, correct? And then dumb it back down, like I was gonna say, to a simple thing. It's cold for me in Florida right now. It is. It was like 36 degrees last night, and tonight's gonna be pretty cold too. I don't know if it's gonna be that cold, but I work, my main job right now is a warehouse job, and we are very temperature sensitive. We are completely the same or colder because we get a draft breeze through, because we have fumes that need to be sucked out, so we have fans, and then we have doors open to make sure that nothing settles inside, so we're getting a breeze. It might even be colder in the shop. But if it was 36 degrees outside, it was at least 36 degrees inside last night. And even with the fact that I came somewhat prepared, but I wasn't as prepared as I could have been. I had hoodies, I had gloves, I had an extra pair of socks, and it just wasn't enough, right? So today, I'm rocking it, and I'm actually warm right now, except for my hands, but I have poor circulation, that's besides the point. But I am so much warmer, and I'm so much more grateful, and the situation is panning out so much better because I spent the time to get prepared. I set out all the stuff that I needed last night, and I didn't forget anything, because that's something we'll all struggle with too, right? Forgetfulness if we're rushing. But if you take the time, take your time. The turtle wins the race with the tortoise and the hare, right? Take your time. And I took the time, and I made sure I had everything ready, and I didn't rush out the door in the morning. And I had, like I said, I'd struggle sometimes with forgetting stuff, and I'm sure people do too. Man, in the middle of the video, it gets darker. So I'm just much better off because of it. I got thermals on. I've got I got camping socks on instead of just 2 pairs of socks. I got camping socks and another pair of socks on, and I got 2 hoodies. I got a nice pair of gloves, and I'm ready. I'm ready for it. And I think if you consider anything you're about to tackle in life, there's a way to get prepared for it. Before I hop on these videos, I get a general idea about what I'm going to talk about. And I've noticed it flows much better when I don't try and outline everything I'm going to talk about. So there's also going too overboard, right? In the beginning, I was writing down every little bullet point I wanted to touch on. I was doing too long a video, and I was covering things that weren't absolutely necessary, and then it also didn't feel genuine, right? So what did I want out of this? I wanted to feel genuine. I wanted to make sure that I conveyed a strong message without over encumbering everybody. And what has worked out for me is preparing the general idea, preparing a few specific things that I wanted to say, and then free forming around that. And I feel like it's working out good. Please correct me if it's not. I've been getting positive feedback. I haven't gotten much negative feedback. I'd really appreciate it if somebody out there hating, bring the hate to me, Billy. All right? I want it. Bring it. Okay? That being said, I think there's not much more to talk about on that topic. I think preparation is absolutely essential. I think it's priceless. I think it's something that should be try adding it to pretty much every task you're about to tackle. And take your time with it. Take your time with everything you do. This life is not a race, it's a marathon. And we're trying to get through it in the best way possible. I love you all. Peace out.